Okay, so we're gonna need 4 chords for this song. I think we've done power chords, but these are gonna be open chords. Open chords are a little different. They're gonna require us to hold a little more than the 2 fingers that we're used to. We're gonna use a G major chord, okay? So this is a G here, super common chord to know how to do. You see it in a bunch of different songs. You're gonna put your index on the 2nd fret of the A, your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the big E, ring finger on the 3rd fret, not the 4th fret, the 3rd fret of the B, and then pinky on the little E. And then you want to try to get the G and D string to ring out as well, but you don't need to. And that's a G major chord. Okay? The cool thing about this song, or the chords that we're going to be learning, is that these 2 fingers are going to stay there the whole time. So pinky and ring do not leave the station. They stay on that 3rd fret, B and little E. So this is a G major. Then we're going to take these 2 fingers and scoot them down 1 string each. So this finger is going to go down 1 string, and this finger is also going to go down 1 string. So now we're on the D string 2nd fret and A string 3rd fret. This is a C add 9. Okay, we're just going to call it C for now. So we have a G and a C. And then we're going to do the same thing again, move it down 1 string each, right? But this time we're going to get rid of our middle finger. We're not going to need it. We're going to actually hear the open D string, 2nd fret G string, and then obviously these 2 stay there as well. And that's our D sus 4. Yeah, D sus 4. Again, we're just going to call it D. So G, C, and then D. Our G chord is going to be twice as long, so we're going to do 2 rounds of G. We're going to repeat that. I think it's like 4 times, something like that. I'm going to teach you the strumming pattern at the end of the video. So those are the first 3 chords that we play in the song. So again, it's G, G again, C, D. We do that a few times. And then in the chorus and pre-chorus, post-chorus thing that we do, we're going to add a new chord. So coming out of that last chord, our D sus chord, we're going to take our index finger, and all we have to do is move it up, not 1, but 2 strings above to the A string. And this one, you want to make sure you can hear the big E string. It's going to be our E minor 7 chord. Okay. And the progression for this part is going to go like this. E minor 7, D, C, G. So it kind of goes backwards. It kind of flips it. So you do again E, D, C, and G. And that's basically it for that part. And then we have the little post-chorus thing, which goes, so you do that twice, and then you do E minor, G, E minor, G, and then on the last one you go E minor, D, and that leads you back home to the beginning. So that's a really cool way how they connected those 2 parts, or 3 parts. So just to recap on the progressions and the chords. So in the verses we have G, G, C, D. We did that a few times, like 4 times I think at the beginning. I think we did two solo ones, and then he starts to sing, and then he does 4, if I remember correctly. And then we're gonna go to that E, right? And we do E minor, D, C, G. Again, E minor, D, right? And then this D chord, you put your index finger on the G string, and you want to hear the open D string, okay? That's why it's called D, because it has the open D string. C, G. After the second time, you do E, G, E, G. And then third time, E, D. And then back home. You basically do that a few times over again. Like you just repeat those sections. I think we have 2 verse choruses, and then we have this one like solo kind of thing, or they have like orchestration. They have like these like violins and stuff, and you play the same thing over that, okay, or underneath that, I should say. So now the strumming pattern. So the strumming pattern goes like this. There's 2 guitars. There's one guitar doing this. What is it? not gonna learn that part. That part's really hard. We'll learn that someday. Maybe I'll do another video breaking that down. We are gonna do the strumming pattern though. So the strumming pattern goes like this. And actually at speed it's. I'm using a pick. You can use your fingers. You just need to get used to going down and up. Remember that when you use your fingers, let me try to adjust the camera here. Hold up. When you use your fingers, there's a difference between playing like scalar things, like riffs and stuff, like single note stuff like this, versus strumming. When you strum, you don't want anything blocking the flow of your hand. Your strumming hand should be like kind of like when you go wash your hands and there's no paper towels and you kind of just go like that. Same idea is like this shake, okay? So if you're using your fingers, I recommend using thumb for the down strums and then your index finger for the ups. And you kind of want to drag them. So it's like down, up, down, right? So and the strumming pattern is this. Down, down, up, down, up. That's it. Down, down, up, down, up. You want to think of it in those groupings, right? There's a little bit more of a more what's the word I'm looking for? A very specific rhythm for this, right? Like the way you would count this. But I want you to just think about it as 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Down, down, up, and then up, down, up. And then the direction is very, very important because a lot of people like to go down, down, up, or whatever. Like they'll flip the order of it. What happens is when you go to repeat it, you're flipped. So what happens is the second round, you're doing up instead of down, right? So there's a reason for the order. So it's down, down, up, down, up. Okay? Down, down, up, down, up. A tip on the up strum, because I know that's the most awkward. Go down, down, up. Don't stay up here. Immediately bring your hand down. So down, down, up. This way you can go up, up, right? Because if you go like this, down, down, up, and you stay here, you get stuck and you're like, oh no, and then you have to rush to the bottom. So that's a little tip on that. So down, down, up, down, up. And then, so we do 2 Gs. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then you go to the C chord, down, down, up, right? You switch chords, down, down, up, down, up. Then you go to your D chord, down, down, up, down, up, and then repeat. Obviously without the breaks in between. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Slowly, it should sound like this, because I know it's a little fast. So try it slow. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. G, G again, C, D. Try to get the verse part down first, and then from there move on to the next part. Make sure you have these chords nice and pretty sounding. We don't want any like buzzy notes or dead notes, okay? If you have any questions, shoot me a message.